that you've been sad lately, and I want you to know that I am always here to lick your tears, but I'm worried about you, and not just because you forgot to feed me yesterday. I heard you tell your sister on the phone that you're hopeless and that you don't think that there's any help for you, but I don't think that's true. I just think you're depressed. I've noticed that you've been sad for weeks now. Small things make you agitated or feel guilty. You never cuddle up with me to read or make delicious smelling meals or romp around the park, all the things we used to love. I think you're losing weight too. And I've noticed that you're not really sleeping. The doctors who wrote the DSM-5 say these are all possible signs of depression. One in 10 people are depressed. According to the World Health Organization, depression will be the second largest medical burden in the whole wide world by the year 2030. You're not alone in what you're going through. And it's not your fault. Scientists have discovered that depression has critical impacts on the physical functioning of your brain. Researchers from Washington University discovered that patients with depression can have a smaller hippocampus than people without depression. The hippocampus is the part of your brain that regulates your mood. The longer a patient's depression goes untreated, the smaller the hippocampus becomes, and it's harder for the patient to control her emotions. One study at Stanford University discovered that people who are depressed can have higher levels of cortisol in their system. Cortisol is the hormone created by stress, so people with more cortisol in their bodies are naturally going to be more sensitive to negative emotion. So it's not that you're just lazy and a miserable person. There are things going on in your body that make the daily tasks of life difficult for you to manage. But the good news is that depression is treatable. The Mayo Clinic says that most depressed sufferers respond to treatment. Researchers at Yale University discovered that by taking antidepressants, the hippocampus not only stops shrinking, but can begin to regenerate cells and help the hippocampus grow in size again. The most effective treatments involve medication and also talking to mental health professionals. Developing a healthy relationship with an empathetic person helps your brain create healthy, more positive neural pathways for information to travel throughout your brain. So why don't you call your doctor and talk to him about some of this? Or you can look at the National Institute of Mental Health's website for resources and information about therapy and group counseling. Life doesn't always have to feel this hard. Depression is a biological problem, hiding in plain sight and impacting millions of people around the world. You're my best friend, and you deserve to feel alive again.
Unclench your hands, stand in the sun. I will feel alive when you do arrive. Love